And yeah, you're going to work today? Are you going to your work today?
Yes, at 3 p.m. I go to work.
Oh, what time do you finish your work?
The time?
What time do you finish?
At 5 p.m.
The time is?
5 p.m. 5.
Oh, wait. I cannot hear you well. Can you hear me well?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hello? Oh no, I cannot hear you well. I cannot hear you. I think there's something wrong with the connection. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay, there. Okay, what time do you finish your work again?
I finish my work at 5 p.m.
Mm, just 2 hours.
Yes.
Oh, you teach one class only?
No, no, two classes.
Oh, so 1 hour per class. Yeah?
Yes, right.
I see. How about this weekend? What are you going to do this weekend?
This weekend,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I don't have some plans, so I will
Mm-hmm.
just rest myself.
Okay, so you will just take a rest. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you ready for class?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what would you like to talk about today?
I read an article about the night hours. Uh, it
Night hours.
yeah, it was number 28.
Number 28. Oh,
Yes.
that was an old article. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. 28.
Yes.
This one, late to bed, early to die.
Yes.
Night owls. Okay. All right. So can you tell me about what you read?
This article is about the relationship between the sleeping time and the people's health. So
Mm-hmm.
many research showed that if people sleep, if people uh, who are the night people, they can
Mm-hmm.
get some kinds of disorder, and even they can die earlier than the people who are morning people. So
Mm-hmm.
also the researcher recommended that uh, try to change the person's lifestyle from the night time
Mm-hmm.
to the morning time, because
Mm-hmm.
it can enhance our health and even our work results,
Mm-hmm.
work performance.
Yes, even for your work performance, it will be better.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And any more?
Um, that's it, I think.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so this is actually talking about the night owls.
Yes.
So, before we discuss, do you have any words that you'd like to clarify?
Yes, I have something. In the third paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
uh, there is the word a growing body of research.
Here, the findings out add to a growing body of research.
Yes.
Yeah, growing body of research is a growing body of, yeah, the how do we yeah, this is like you are improving the body of your research or the part of your research. So specifically,
Yes.
okay, so specifically they are researching about night owls, right? So they are trying to add to the body of research is specifically about the night owls.
What
And
does body mean in this sentence?
yeah, body of research means part of research.
Part. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're trying to improve that research. For example, the related researches, those are kind of body of research. Or yeah, you had taken researches before. Did you?
Me?
Yeah. Did you ever made a research before in your
Actually,
school?
when I was a high school student,
Mhm.
I did some research about the chemistry.
Ah, yeah. So you did some research about chemistry.
Yes.
Okay. And one of the body of your research is the related researches. So when we say related researches, these are the mm, researches which are related to your specific research. Yeah. So that is a body of research. So a part of your research.
Then if I research about something, even something more, then it means that the body of research is growing, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So just try. You're just trying to improve something, or you're just trying to add something to that a specific part of your body of research.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any more?
And in the last paragraph,
The last paragraph.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
there is a sentence starting with to become more of a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm confused with this more of.
Ah, when you say more of, it's like you are more of a morning person than a night owl or than a night person. So you are, yeah, you are comparing something. So for example, I am more of a couch potato than someone who goes to the gym. So I I prefer to stay at home and watch TV than going to the gym. So to become more of means to for you to avoid being a night person or to at least become a morning person. So for you to improve being a morning person, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, any more?
Uh, then actually I don't have any vocabularies that I didn't know, but I'm I think uh, I'm very confused with the tense.
The tenses.
Yes,
Yeah?
especially for the complete tenses.
Ah, okay. Can you give me one sentence here which you would like to clarify? Try to
Oh,
give me one sentence, then we'll try to elaborate it more.
wait a minute. Mm, oh, I cannot find it.
Okay. Yeah, so which one would you like to clarify? Is it the past tense, present tense, when do you use it, or how will you use it, something like that?
Yes, when should I use the complete tenses? That is the biggest question.
Mm.
Especially for uh, the simple complete and between and
I'm sorry?
simple.
The the simple tenses and the complex tenses. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So those are the simple and the one with the past participle, present participle.
Yes, present and present complete. What is the difference between these?
Ah, well, wait. Present complete. Wait. Present participle is actually you are still doing it. You know.
Yes.
So, for example, I have always, this is active. So, for example, I have always been working out.
Mm-hmm.
Third, when you say present tense, okay, I work out. That's it. So it sounds like you are just going to work out or you are still working out today. But if you say present participle, you will say I have been working out. So ever since until now, or you have always been working out. Okay, so I'll try to give you more of that. Okay, and yeah, I'll try to make a summary for that, and then yeah, give you some hints for that. Okay,
Thank you.
because
Okay.
it's quite complicated.
Yes, right.
Yeah, then I'll try to give more examples, right?
Thank you.
Okay. Any more?
And one more question. What is the difference between the can and could?
Well, actually, can is just like, you know, can is the present tense.
Yes.
Could is considered as past tense.
Yes.
For example, for the word wish, if you want to use the word wish in a sentence, we use past tense of the verb. So, for example, I wish I could fly. We do not say I wish I can fly. So, could means uh, I could do that. So, it's past participle. Yeah,
But,
can means present.
but I saw a sentence. I saw a sentence that it's not. It's not the present. It's not the past tense, but
Hmm.
use could.
Okay, which one? Can you
Uh,
show it to me?
just wait a minute.
There could be.
In the third paragraph, after a growing body of research that suggests that being a night owl could have negative effects.
Ah, well, because that is could have. That is the collocation. Could have is different from could.
Ah, really?
When we say could have, it becomes a future tense.
Future.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So it becomes future. But if we only use could, for example, yeah, I could do that. So it becomes present and it becomes past tense. So could have, if we use could have, it will become future tense. Yeah, so could have is different from could. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Then that's it.
Okay, no more?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's time for discussion. Okay. Do you want to answer the comprehension questions?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what did the research say about night owls?
The research says the night hours is worse than the morning people because uh, they can they can suffer from the misalignation between the person's cycle and the common cycle, which
Mhm.
starts at the morning and ends in the evening. Ends in the evening.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
this this can cause some disorder to the night hours. Then it makes even night hours die earlier.
Yes. So instead of saying misalignation, say misalignment.
Misalignment.
Misalignment. Yeah.
Misalignment.
So yeah. So that's the word for that. So it can cause misalignment to the body clock as well as to the person's health.
Yes.
Okay. And when and how was the research conducted?
The research conducted by looking at the medical data over over four, over half million people
Mm.
from 38 to 73 ages
Mm.
uh, with their datas uh, the researchers can find out the relationship between their health and their lifestyle.
Okay, that's right. So the research was conducted. Okay. Try to not forget your prepositions or your linking verbs. Okay. So the research was conducted. Yeah. So probably you just subconsciously missed it. So yeah. And how are being a night owl and the risk of early death related?
Because, as I said before, uh, the night hour can suffer some misalignment between their their own chronotype and the common lifestyle, so
Hmm.
they can they can have some disorders uh, and additionally, the night hours are like to eat unhealthier food than the morning larks because in the nighttime they cannot go to the restaurant and they have to
Hmm.
make their own food, then
Hmm.
they will not be able to eat some healthy food.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah. So maybe when did you read this one? I think you're very much into this one, and you know a lot about this. Yeah, very good. So, Jun, how about you? Are you a night owl or an early lark?
Actually, when I thought I had thought that I am a night owl when I
Mm.
was in university because
Mm-hmm.
I stayed up playing the games or doing my homeworks.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I thought that I was a night owl, but these days I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning because I have to go swimming pool in the morning.
Ah, really? You have to
Yes.
exercise in the morning.
So
Really?
so these days
Mm.
I'm on early lark.
Ah, me too. I have to wake up at 3:30 a.m. for my job.
Really?
Yeah. Before I was also a night owl. Yeah. But at this time I have to wake up very, very early. So I'm considering myself now as an early lark. Yeah. So which one do you think is better?
I think an early lark is better
Yeah. Why?
because when I was a night owl, I was tired every time.
Mm.
Yes, I feel
Yes, it's
so.
tiring, right?
Yes, I feel so, and I feel so lazy and
That's right.
cannot make an appointment in the morning. But these days,
Yeah.
I feel so refreshed when I
You
wake up.
feel so refreshed,
Yes,
refreshed. Yeah, when you wake up early in the morning,
yeah.
right? Yes, and when I was working, before I worked the night shift, when I was working, I was teaching Chinese kids, so I worked in the night shift, and yeah, I wake up. I mean, I sleep at 3 a.m. Then I wake up at 11:30 in the morning. So that was so late, yeah. Or I even sleep at 1 a.m. Then I wake up very, very late, and it feels so tiring. I don't know why. I slept for a long time, but I feel tired because you've been awake for during the night.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, yeah, I have a friend who loves to stay up at night, and he cleans his room. Yeah, during midnight. Yeah, and he says his mind is working during the night. That's why he's awake. How about you? Do you also feel that way before?
Yes. Before I'm an early lark.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I feel like that.
Yeah. So what do you do before you go to sleep? You just watch?
Sorry.
What do you do before you go to sleep when you were a night owl?
I played computer games or doing my homework or meet my
Mm.
friends and drinking.
Those are college days, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I understand you. Me too. I used to do that before, but I don't play computer games, so that's our difference. Okay. Yeah, but I used to go out too. And what are the advantages and disadvantages of being a night owl?
Um, the night hours advantage are well drinking a lot or
Is that an advantage?
yes that is also a disadvantage.
Yeah, yeah. What else?
Is there any more advantage? I think
You don't think there's nothing?
yes.
Ah, so probably you could do more, right? Before
Mm,
you go to sleep, and you could finish more, and then yeah, you will just go to school tomorrow, something like that. Or yeah, I don't really think. Yeah, what was I doing when I was a night owl? I was just reading before. I was just reading a book. How about morning lark?
advantages for the morning lark are um, feeling so refreshed,
Mm.
and uh, and you take a regular lifestyle,
Mhm.
such as having a breakfast and lunch and dinner at the regular time,
That's right.
and
Mhm.
and work it and work efficiently in the morning.
Yeah, they said morning larks work really efficiently in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree.
Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there are actually more advantages, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of a morning lark than a night owl. Okay. And how about your circadian rhythm? How is
Mm,
your circadian rhythm?
I wake up at 6 a.m. and
Mm-hmm.
I wash myself and have a breakfast and I go to swimming pool. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
my swimming lesson is just 1 hour, but I stay 30 minutes more, then practice myself. After I
Mm-hmm.
come back to my home, actually it's very
Mm-hmm.
tired after swimming, so I take
Yeah,
I
it's
take
very
some nap.
tiring. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I take some nap, and after that, uh, having after having lunch,
Mm-hmm.
I take this English lesson or go to the academy for my work or
Mm-hmm.
playing with my friends. Yeah, and after having dinner, I started to study English or playing the
Mm-hmm.
guitar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. How do you study English at night? Do you study English in Mint at night?
Yes.
No?
Sorry.
How do you study English at night? Just like this?
Uh, First of all, dictation. Have a take a dictation this class.
Ah, like transcription classes.
Ah, yes.
So you're
And
practicing your listening skills.
yes, yes. And
Mm.
if there are some sentences that I have to learn, then I take a
Mm.
note for them and try to memorize.
Yeah.
Memorizing some words like that.
Wow. Wow, you've been doing a lot for a whole day.
No.
Yeah. Compared to when you were a night owl, okay, what were the changes that you encountered?
Uh, the reason why I changing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't know. What are the changes? For example, how do you differentiate it when you were a morning lark and uh when you were a night owl and this time you are a morning lark? How do you differentiate it? What are the changes that you had?
uh, First of all, I feel refreshed all day and I feel proud of myself.
Mm. Four.
Yeah, that's the first thing. Mm, and I can do many things than when I
Mm-hmm.
was a night owl.
Ah, yes, that's right. So you could finish more, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess if you are a night owl, you just do what you want at night. So
Oh
not
yes.
really, it's not really productive,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Yeah. But do you know someone who is very productive as even though they are night owls?
Oh yes. Some people who are night owls can do very productive because they said that
Mhm.
uh, they are they can concentrate more at night
Mhm.
than
Yes,
the
that's
morning.
that's what my friend says.
Yes.
Yeah. So they could be more productive. I think it
Yes.
also depends on the person, right?
Yes. Right.
Mm. Yeah. So do you know someone
One of my friend,
who? Mhm.
he
Mhm.
is a developer. Computer. His
So
major is
a
computer
software?
science. Yeah,
Ah,
software.
okay. Mhm.
Yes. There are so many homeworks to the students who major the computer science.
Mhm.
They have to do many projects, but the due date is very short. So they
Mm.
said they have to do their homework over the night.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, so when you were a student, were you also experiencing that? You have a lot of requirements and the due date is very short.
Actually, in my case, there weren't many homeworks, so Yes, I didn't experience that.
Yeah, even my friend, she was an engineering student, but yeah, she even drinks and then she goes home and does her homework. Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, so yeah, and then she does her homework at night after she go drinking,
Oh,
after she goes drinking. Yeah, and what else? Yeah. Do you have anything else to clarify here?
actually not for here, but for for studying English, uh, how to how to study grammar more
Okay.
effectively.
Okay. Well, do you actually read books? Do you read books?
I have a grammar book, this one, grammar in use.
Wow. Well, actually, for me, grammar is the hardest part to learn. Yeah. Well, for me, that was for me. And before, when I was a student, I do not read grammar books. I read books. I read novels. And it actually exercises my mind as well. You know, I learn the sentences, the expressions, and it just comes naturally. So, would you like to try reading a novel or at least a short, a thin book with a story? Does it bore you when you read the grammar books?
Sorry?
Does it bore you? Do you enjoy reading the grammar book?
Actually not.
No, right? So probably, yeah. But do you like reading novels?
Yes, I love reading novels.
Yeah, so that's what I did before. If you want to focus more on your sentences, you focus more on the expressions in the books that you are reading.
Then I have to read some fairy tales first.
Some,
Some fairy tales.
yeah, or you're probably the topics that you really want to read. You know, remember that if you are trying to learn something, try to learn it with something that you are interested with and interested in. Because if you're not interested, you will just get bored, and then
Yes.
it feels so dragging. Just trying to look at the grammar books and like, oh no, grammar books again. You try to get something that you are interested in. For
Okay.
example, yeah, maybe you like crime fiction books. You could read those.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like the fiction books.
You don't like fiction, so what do
Yes.
you read?
Actually, something, uh, something about love or
Okay. Do you read Nicholas Sparks books?
no.
No, there's something that's a romance book, but it has a very good story. Yeah, and yeah, you just have to make it. You just have to gradually learn it naturally. When you are trying to read it step by step or technically, you will feel information overload. you know, yeah. Yeah, so probably, yeah. Well, for me, it's not that helpful if I read a grammar book. It would be helpful for me if I read something that I really like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to recommend you some books
Oh
by
yes,
Nicholas Sparks.
yes.
And yeah, I hope you will like it though. Yeah. Okay. And that's what you just need to do. Just make it more natural or just let it flow,
Okay.
in your mind. Because if you try to study it, our trainer said, if you try to apply all the grammar rules in your sentences, then everything will go wrong. Yeah, he actually said that one. He was our trainer here. Yeah, and I actually believe him because, try not to follow all the grammar rules because, everything might go wrong in your
Yes,
sentences.
right.
Yeah, it's actually very complicated. Yeah, and yeah, I hope you will like reading rather
Yeah.
than,
Okay.
yeah, just try to deviate from the technical parts. Just, let it flow naturally, and then you'll find yourself speaking it well, or you'll find yourself getting the expressions from the book, and then using it in your sentences when you are conversing with people. Yeah,
Okay.
it will
Thank
just
you.
flow naturally in you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, but I hope it will be helpful. All right. I'll recommend some books. Okay, in the comment box. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. There you go. Thank you very much, June. I hope you enjoy your weekend. All right.
You too.
Yeah. Enjoy taking a rest. Yeah. And if you find the book, I will recommend you. I hope you will enjoy it. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much, June. It's so nice talking to you. So I'll see you on Monday. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.